Hello again, thanks for tuning in to one of my videos. This is another bootleg video. I was going to, I hope to have a few to show you, but we've just got the one title to to show you, which is a new Pink Floyd album, and it's this. So this is a triple album, complete show from Vancouver, 75, and it's comes in this really nice sleeve, kind of standard fare in a way, although it is splatter vinyl, but it's on this antenna label, which I've talked about previously. I think, as far as I'm aware, it's the first time they've done a non-box set release. Might be wrong, but the previous ones have all been box sets, and limited edition of 350 copies, says in tiny writing down there. They're not numbered or anything, but nice sleeve, very attractive sleeve. And yeah, so the sleeve opens out that way, and then you've got just close up to the band, and then a tiny little bit of fairly bland blurb, shall we say. So there's nothing in there information wise of any interest, I mean, before I show you the records, the ridiculous thing really is that they've got the date wrong. So there's no actual title to this record. It's just the it says World Tour 1975, and it says British Columbia, Vancouver, August 4th 1975. The Vancouver show was actually the first, it was the opening gig of the 75 Wish You Were Here tour in America, or North America shall we say. So that date should be the 8th of April, and the tour then finished, and they did one gig in England, which was Nebworth, on the 5th of July. So I'm not sure what they were doing on the 4th of August. Moved forward 4 years, and Zeppelin were appearing at Nebworth. Anyway, so total confusion on the date, which is very unfortunate really, considering it's the title of the album. Duplicated the error on the back, of course, but I will show you the records. So we've got this kind of milky clear base, which seems to be the style of the antenna people, but very nice multicolours on there, very pretty indeed. So nobody's complaining about that. Nice labels as well. So that's disc 1. Disc 2. Same again. Same colours on the splatters. So really pretty, I think. And disc 3. So no lack of splatter, no lack of colour on these, so they're beautiful records really. And the other positive thing to say is that the sound is very, very nice, and especially being the first show of the tour, you'll often find that the people taping it are not necessarily the best people to do it, but certainly this is top notch. Very clean, nicely balanced, and it's pretty much up there with the best recordings from that tour. Not quite in the Eye of the Win league, but or the Boston, but definitely a nice recording. You won't be disappointed in the sound at all. So nice sound, lovely discs, quite nice packaging, presentation. Just a shame I got the date wrong on the sleeve. It is the standard set list that they would stick with throughout the tour, which is Raving and Drooling, If You've Got to Be Crazy, then a few tracks from Wish, and then the whole of Dark Side, and Echoes as the encore. So nothing unusual. Being the very first show, I think it is a little bit sort of tentative and playing safe. The lyrics on the Animals tracks are completely completely different to other versions. I think they're just making them up as they go along, to be honest. But anyway, so always interesting to hear these 75 shows. Never boring, and of course it was quite a spectacular show to witness. And there you go. Now, of course, this is the second pressing on vinyl that I'm aware of that's been done of this show. The other one is the only other one I've got, which is the Uninvited Mole version. Now, I don't know when this came out. We're probably talking, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, maybe less than that. But given that this is probably now fairly impossible to get a copy of, it's nice to have a new pressing of it. It has obviously given me the opportunity to dig my Mole version out and try and compare the sound. So in terms of comparing the sound between the two, there's not a lot in it. It's definitely from the same master tape, same recording. I think the Mole one has got much more sort of audience chatter before the show starts. So before Waters says okay to the sound crew. But it gives me another chance to just show you what the Uninvited Mole version was like. It's quite delightful, really. You've got 3 beautiful Splatter vinyls. That's white with red and blue. Splatter. Be very careful how I handle these, of course. The second disc is a translucent kind of olive greeny with multiple splattering, so not a million miles different to the new one, I suppose, except it's milky green instead of milky white, milky clear. And the third one is a beautiful, deep, intense, translucent blue with multiple splattering. So yeah, I mean, you have to say the Uninvited Mole stuff is very hard to compete with, really. If you have got it, Do you need the new one? I think sound wise there's not a lot between them. Possibly the new one's a little bit clearer, so there's a little bit more bass on the mole version. At least that's how it comes over to me on my system and with my ears. Vocals a little bit more distinct, but it's marginal really. So I think what it is basically maybe a slightly tweaked version. It's not fully remastered or anything like that. Have a great show, and you know, if you need a copy of the Vancouver, it's definitely worth having this new one. Right. Obviously I've never played that before. I don't play my moles. Is that a phrase we can use on YouTube? Play your moles? I don't know. I've just used it anyway. So yeah, it was interesting to compare the two. So just that one to show you today. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.